Hello Red Dead Redemption fans. Seems to be some debate getting around over just what kind of bears you can hunt on Red Dead Redemption. I like to go hunting on this game, just as a bit of a side thing, outside the normal. Where's all this shooting coming from? I'm gonna shoot these pricks. Noisy bastards. It's a bit irritating with this auto-target thing sometimes. Die. Oh, for God's sake, what did you target? Alright, anyway. Seems to be a bit of a debate about just exactly what kind of bears you can hunt on this game. I like to go hunting, just to do things outside the main storyline of the game, and because it's fun. Anyway. I noticed that checking my inventory after I'd shot a bunch of grizzly bears up in tall trees, that they were bear furs as opposed to grizzly furs, as you can see thus. Bear furs, and they are definitely a different kind of bear to the grizzly furs, which are down right there. Grizzly furs, grizzly claw, grizzly tooth, grizzly heart. And a bit further down you'll see, past all this stuff, bear claw, bear meat, bear teeth and bear fur. So, checked out some stuff on the internet. Seemed to be bugger all reference to them on the Red Dead wiki. And not much going on internet forums. In fact, a few other people had noticed this sort of stuff and had been asking some questions on internet forums about how to hunt bears, and they got a pretty nasty response actually. A lot of people were, get out of the way, Kurt. He's one of my poker buddies. Anyway, they were getting a bit of a nasty response. They were asking, where are these non-grizzly bears you can hunt? Other people were saying, don't be stupid, it's only one kind of bear. Grizzly bears, you must have misread it and seen boar skins or whatever. But no, definitely there are in the inventory there, as you could see. What's going on here? As you could see, non-grizzly bears. But other than the fact that they're out in tall trees, there didn't seem to be much of a way to information about how to hunt them. But I kind of figured out how to do it. Unlike grizzly bears, they don't seem to just sort of spawn, or like any of the other animals. So if you want to go hunting grizzly bears, you just go up to tall trees, and they come out sometimes up to ridiculous numbers, and you can be chased around by 8 or 9 of the things all at once. What time of the day is it? Okay. Anyway, bears don't seem to spawn of their own accord. There seems to be 2 ways for them to show up. One is to be chased around by the guy on the horse who hunts them. That's the way I first sort of figured out that there was this other type of bear around. Because the guy on the horse was chasing it, I shot it out in Great Plains. When I skinned it, I didn't really pay much attention, but when I was checking my inventory to see how many grizzly furs I had, I noticed this ordinary bear fur. The other way to do it is to lay baits out on Great Plains. This gunsmith has got to be one of the laziest bastards around. He never seems to be in the shop. Extended lunch breaks. Anyway, when the gunsmith shows up, you go in, get yourself some baits. Yes, it is. And well, trouble with hunting these bears is because they don't spawn by themselves. They can be a bit expensive in terms of getting bait all the time. So anyway, you go in. I'll go in the Blackwater here. Get myself 10 baits at a time. I'm past the point where Marston's decided he's become law-abiding and everything, so he's in his rancher outfit. So he's not allowed to carry around the treasure hunter satchel, which I think carries a lot more gear than otherwise, and the bandolier and so on for more ammunition. So you can only carry 10 at a time. Oh, and I'm a good guy, so the nuns love me. So is she going to give me money or scab money off me? Yep, right, get on with it. Yep. Okay, I'll give you a donation. Why not? No, we can't. So you can get 10 baits at a time. Yeah, right. Get on with it. And, yeah, I'm world famous. And anyway, you go out and hunt bears on Great Plains. Where seems to be the trick? They don't seem to spawn everywhere, and nor do they spawn every time you put out all your baits. I've found 2 places that are fairly reliable when you put your baits out. One place is just above the wreck of the Serendipity, down in here. So, as you can see up there, that's Blackwater. Come down here, past this little drop off there, that sort of, as you can see, demarcated by that. There's the wreck of the Serendipity, so if you go directly north of the wreck of the Serendipity out on this flat area near the road, you should be able to find them. Other than that, you go up slightly to the northeast of that, to this bit there, near that tree out near the road. There's a couple of golden currant bushes there. It's also a great place for hunting wolves if you want to hunt them, and cougars. I get up on this little ridge here. I go out to this little elevated spot, drop out a bait, like so, and turn around and run away, and I've got a bunch of deers. For every 10 baits that I put out, oh bullshit, target it, I'd probably get either no bears, or I think the most I've ever gotten putting out 10 baits is 4 bears. Yeah, I put your gun away. It's a bit hit and miss, but more often than not you're guaranteed to get a bear. Oh, more of these deers, for God's sake. Trouble is, when you're doing this, you got to shoot everything, otherwise the bait doesn't deactivate. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh, good. Yeah, so you got to kill everything before you can put the next bait out. And if you haven't killed the animals, you can't put the next bait out. So it doesn't matter what shows up, you kind of got to shoot it, otherwise you got to wait around for a fair bit of time for it to allow you to put another bait up. And there's a fucking cougar. Alright, I'll kill you. Alright, you're dead. So, put the gun away. We'll run over, that should bugger off, there we go. Put the next bait out. And with any luck, sooner or later, a bear should show up. Now we got another one of them. Now if you... I've figured out a good way to do this, is to try and shoot the hardest animals first, because you'll no doubt shoot a whole ton of other animals as you're doing that. Another one, Jesus. So I've already maxed out on pretty much all of them, as you can see. So in hindsight, had I have not gone out and shot every other bloody thing, instead of wasting so many other animals, I'd just try and go for bears first, and that way you'd collect a lot of others anyway. And here he comes. Here's a bear. And after I shoot it, I usually find 2 shots targeted to the head is a good way to do it. Usually drops them. Now, as I skin this thing, you'll see that it's a bear and not a grizzly bear. And these ones, they give you fur, meat, claws and teeth. They don't give you hearts like grizzly bears do. And as we stand up, stop skinning, bear meat, bear fur, teeth, and give me some claws, not this stingy thing. So as you can see, they're not grizzly bears at all. They're actually a different type of bear. As I said, usually you'll get between, I'll die you. You usually get between sort of none to 3. I think the most I ever got off 10 baits is 4. I've never seen that any more than that. Can you get another one? No. Bloody another buck. Oh, for God's sake. I'm not a particularly good shot, so I just use the auto target thing, which can get a bit irritating. If anyone knows, incidentally, why does the auto target always seem to prioritise targeting foxes? That's a pain in the ass. Here we go, another bear. So use the Deadeye to give you 2 headshots. Drop him. Put the gun away. And again we'll skin it, and as you'll see when we skin it, it's just bear parts, not grizzly parts. And there they are, bear meat, bear fur, and claw. We're going to get a teeth, there we go. Put out the last bait, see if we get another bear. So that's 2 out of 10 so far. We're going to get another one. Oh, there we go. So that's 3 bears out of 10 baits we put out. So it tends to be a bit expensive. But if you need the money, you just go find the guy shooting birds and use the glitch to max out your money for that. So once again, we'll see bear parts, not grizzly parts. And there they are. Once you've used all your baits up, get your pony. Come on. Come on. Ride back into Blackwater and get yourself some more bait. Do it all over again. So as you can see, most definitely there are different types of bears. Ordinary bear as opposed to grizzly bear. The best way to get them, as I've found so far at least, is to put baits out up on certain areas of Great Plains. They will spawn pretty much anywhere from down over here near the railway lines. I found as you get up towards tall trees, you start getting nothing but grizzlies. Nothing I've ever managed to get to spawn around Beach's Hope has been a bear, or anywhere in this sort of area in between the roads there. But mostly I've had most success out where these buffalo are here, and down in this sort of area around there. So definitely there are non-grizzly bears available, but you got to get them to spawn by using baits. So I hope that helps anyone who might have been wondering about that stuff as I was, and happy hunting.